My name is Rosita. I was 32 when my trust broke in a quiet room in Barcelona. I did not know it then, but I would leave with less than I brought and more truth than I wanted. I remember the look on his face before I remembered the reasons. He looked calm, too calm. I felt something end before I knew what it was. I needed to know how this happened. I lived near the old streets, close to a small cafe that smelled like coffee and bread every morning. I walked there most days. I liked to sit by the window. I liked to watch people pass. My life felt simple then. I worked at a small office near the port. I answered emails. I sorted papers. I came home tired, but quiet inside. I met him on a Tuesday. It was raining. My shoes were wet. I was late. He held the door for me. He smiled and said nothing. I noticed his watch. It was heavy and bright. I noticed his shoes. Clean. I noticed his calm. His name was Andres. He spoke slowly. He asked small questions. He listened. That felt new. I did not understand it then. I had not felt seen in a long time. We met again by chance, or so I thought. The cafe felt warmer when he was there. He asked about my work. I asked about his. He said he managed properties. He said he traveled. He did not say much else. I did not ask. He paid for my coffee. I tried to stop him. He smiled and waved his hand. I felt small and safe at the same time. That was not the hardest part. Days passed, then weeks. He sent messages, short ones, kind ones. He never rushed me. He never raised his voice. He never asked for much. That felt like respect. I told myself that. I noticed the space he kept. He never came to my place. He chose hotels, quiet ones, clean ones. He said he liked privacy. I believed him. I wanted to believe him. Barcelona moved around us. The streets were loud. The sea was wide. We walked near the water. We talked about nothing. We talked about everything. Soft, he held my hand like it mattered. Sometimes he went quiet. He checked his phone. He stepped away to answer calls. He said work was busy. He said stress was high. I nodded. I did not want to be difficult. I did not want to lose the calm. I told my friend Clara a little, not much. I said I met someone. I said he was kind. She asked where he lived. I changed the subject. I laughed. I said I did not know yet. I did not understand why my chest felt tight. He brought gifts, small ones at first, a scarf, a book, then bigger ones, dinners, trips out of the city. He paid without looking. He never asked for thanks. I felt chosen. I told myself it was love, or close to love. I told myself love can be quiet. Love can be patient. I would only realize the truth later. One night we sat in a room with white walls and soft light. He looked tired. He touched my hair. He said he trusted me. The words felt heavy and sweet. I trusted him back. That was my mistake. There were rules I did not name. No photos together, no social posts, no meeting his friends. He said he was private. He said he had past pain. I respected that. I thought that made me good. My days changed. I checked my phone too often. I waited. I planned my time around his time. When he did not answer, I told myself stories, kind stories. I filled the silence with hope. Sometimes I asked simple questions. He answered with calm words. He never lied in a loud way. He lied in a soft way. I did not hear it then. The city felt brighter with him. We walked under trees. We shared ice cream. We watched rain from a balcony. Soft, I felt young again. I felt seen. Then small cracks came. A call late at night, a name on the screen. He turned the phone down. He said it was nothing. He kissed my forehead. I believed him. I noticed his ring mark one morning, a pale line on his finger. I stared. He noticed me notice. He smiled and said it was old. He said he wore a ring long ago. He said it meant nothing. I nodded. I did not want to ask more. I did not want to hear answers I was not ready for. I did not understand it then. Weeks passed. My sleep changed. I woke early. I felt heavy. My work felt slow. The coffee tasted flat. The city noise felt far away. One evening, we sat in the cafe where we first met. He was late. I waited. I watched couples pass. I watched hands touch. I felt a cold place in my chest. He came. He apologized. He looked careful. He did not meet my eyes. I asked if something was wrong. He said he was tired. He said he needed time. The word time hung between us. I went home alone. The rain came again. I stood at my window. I watched the street shine. I asked myself a quiet question. What am I missing? The turning moment came on a Sunday. The city was slow. The air was clean. He said he had to leave early. He kissed me. He said he would call. He did not. Hours passed. I walked. I tried to calm my mind. Then I saw him, across the street, with a woman. She held his arm. A child walked between them. The ground felt far away. I did not move. I did not breathe. He laughed. She leaned close. The child pointed at something bright. They looked like a family. They looked real. I did not understand it then. Then I did. I went home and sat on the floor. I felt small. I felt used. I felt slow. The truth did not shout. It sat with me. It stayed. He called later. He said he was busy. He said he missed me. I listened. My hands were cold. I asked one question. Are you married? There was a pause. Long. Heavy. He said, yes. He spoke fast after that. He said it was complicated. He said he was unhappy. He said he planned to leave. He said he loved me. His words fell like soft rain. I felt nothing. I asked about the child. He went quiet. He said it was not what it looked like. He said he needed time. He asked me to understand. I did not raise my voice. I did not cry then. I felt clear for the first time. I said I would not be a secret. I said I would not wait. I said I was done. The words were simple. They felt strong. He tried to touch my hand. I pulled away. He looked surprised. He said he trusted me. I said trust needs truth. He had none. The days after were slow. My body felt tired. My mind felt loud. I replayed moments, the gifts, the rules, the silence. I saw them clearly now. I felt shame. I felt anger. I felt loss. But one feeling stayed above the rest. I felt relief. I was no longer guessing. I told Clara everything. She listened. She did not judge me. She held my hand. She said I was brave. I did not feel brave. I felt honest. Barcelona looked different. The streets were the same. The sea was the same. But I walked with my eyes open. I noticed small things. Bread cooling on racks, a man sweeping a doorway, a child laughing. I stopped checking my phone. I slept better. The coffee tasted warm again. I went back to the cafe and chose a new seat. Sometimes memory came back. His smile, his calm voice. I let it pass. I did not push it away. I did not hold it close. I learned something, without words. Trust grows in light. Lies grow in quiet corners. I had lived in the corner too long. One evening, I walked by the water alone. The sky was soft, the sea moved slow. I breathed deep. I did not hate him. I did not forgive him either. I chose myself. That was enough. I am Rosita. I was 32 when my trust broke. I am older now, in a good way. I carry truth like a small stone in my pocket. It is smooth, it is real. It keeps me steady as I walk.